Hello and welcome back to FIFA Manager 2020 here with Bath City Football Club at Rawslowgaming. And we're about to start our fourth season in Vanilla National League South and our first match of the season. And as you see, we are likely to have a very tough season. Our team rating 526. I don't know who can get it higher for this match, but it's 20th in the league versus Hampton and Richmond's 571 here. But as I said, we will see if we can't change that or get that a little bit better here by selecting. No, this is the best that we can do. Do we have anything really better? Well, Bauer is better than Ravencroft, but some development there, and we should be up to a better level, and that is maybe overall for the whole team actually, but yeah, we're going to have a tough time. So let's see here. We'll do a little bit more youth scouting here, and we would like a good left midfielder, so we will look in the transfer market here for any loan players as left midfielder or center midfielder that we actually can afford or do like, so to say. And there isn't anyone there really. Unfortunately, we don't really have the budget to do anything. That's the real problem, that we don't have the budget, and also we are likely not to really have the salary budget to keep the good players that we want to keep. So it's extremely tricky to get out of Vanilla National League South or North here in FIFA Manager, at least for me. And here after one half in this match against Hampton Richmond, we are losing 0-2, and obviously our whole team have had a really bad match so far. And once I just played like we practice in training, atmosphere is good here at 15. Teamwork is only at 58 though, and it's pretty much a new team. So I understand that teamwork is going to be a fair bit lower than we have seen before, which is a shame because that is something that we need to have high, and it takes a bit of time to build up. So the final scoreline is 0-2 for Bath City versus Hampton and Richmond. The players played themselves up a little bit, but still a bad match from the team or from the lads. Shots 1-3, shots on target 0-2, chances 2-5, and possession 40-60%. So obviously we deserve to lose that match and are straight into 20th place, which is well expected, really, so to say. We might get in trouble with our goals for the season, as we said that we were aiming to stay clear of relegation. I think that might be something that we're going to have trouble with. So reserves. Colin Thomas, you're actually in the reserves, right? I think you are. Let's see here, contract. Yeah, so you actually are. And he's at a decent level. They actually have a little bit of worse behind him. And I would think the same here for Zimmer. Yeah. So overall, our reserves aren't that bad anymore. They have been really bad. And, well, they're losing bad here still, but, well, matches, losses, domestic cup. Let's move on here and hope for better luck in the next match against Slow Town. It should be one of the lower level teams in the league, so hopefully we can have a decent match. And Manchester United having 108,000 attending their first match in the league. That's certainly impressive, especially if you look at the difference there down to, for example, Bournemouth, that were at around 8k or 10k. And let's sign Morris here. And back in the youth squad, yeah, that's all right. Transfer market, yeah, I know I can't do anything with it. So we'll do football tennis here. We will do everything we can there in terms of the youth to keep our presence or increase our presence. And yes, you see there 525 for slow down. So this is a match where we should be able to do something good. Of course, doing like this will not be that great, but Evans can get some playing experience and get a lot better and develop really good and fast, hopefully. So we'll let our assistant manager do what he hopefully does best, which is to increase the level of our team here very quickly throughout the season, because that is something that we are going to need to have, so to say. Let's say more in training from Stacha. That's good, and we got down a level there on talking to our players, which is also really good. Due to scouting, obviously, he's got that going on as we just pressed it. No one new here in loan or available for us to loan. So we will not do 3D match on this one. We will try to do one 3D match per episode or something like that. So this could be one to choose, but we're not going to do that this time. As I said, their team rating 525, we dropped down to 518. So should be an even game, but they are starting off, of course, with one goal in the first minute. We managed to get back in the 22nd minute and take the lead in the 30th minute. So after one half, the scoreline is 2-1. So that's pretty good. And we'll say, let's continue like this. Atmosphere down to 12, it's not that great. Teamwork 65. We could maybe do some team atmosphere event here after this match, especially if we manage to lose this one or just draw it, then definitely I think we'll look into that. And we do manage to only draw it, unfortunately, here after full time. So decent game, I guess, but this is the game that we need to win, really. So final scoreline is 2-2. Shots 6-3. Shots on target 42. Chances 6-4, and possession 40-60%. So obviously we didn't have the possession, but other looking on the stats and everything, maybe we should have won that, or definitely that is a game we should have won. So a little bit unlucky. But up to 19th place after that draw. Every point is important, but getting more than 1 point there in sort of key matches like that is going to be extremely important, I would think. So when did we had our last? Well, we had a player party the 20th, so it's far too early to do it now. We can plan in something like here after Dartford, or maybe after Hemel-Hempstead. I think after Hemel-Hempstead, we will go to a restaurant. So let's plan that in. Always good to have those planning of sorts, and always need around 1 month between them. Otherwise, they say, why the hell are we doing this again? And they are getting bored with it. So that's very frustrating. And I see that we got some information there from one player in the youth department, I believe. So we got a check on that. Lineup assistant up to 519. Evans getting back there on the bench. Right, reserves, Stromness. Yeah, we hope Stromness to develop a lot here, so he can be our keeper soon in the first team. We did pay 25k for him, so tomorrow, alright, doesn't really matter. Youth back in our youth squad. Richards wants to be a playmaker. Alright. I'm not too sure how to change that, but I guess that's tactics. So let's see if we can do here something. Captain, no. Not what we wanted to do. Scout report, line open, tactics. Complex, playmaker. Richards, there we go. Richards can be a playmaker, we can absolutely agree on that. So hopefully we'll be a little bit happier with that. And yeah, team rating there 519, so we'll struggle here again. Let's say he did well in training, because I feel like that's the case. Alright, so he's happy about that. We are happy about that. We get more AdBoards offers here, which is going to be low sums. Unfortunately, and our aim is around 3k. And we're not going to sign a long-term contracts, at least at the very low offers. So meeting Dalwish Hamlet here, playing at home, our team rating 519, and there's 585, so almost like playing with an extra player, which of course is going to be super hard for us to get at, but let's hope for the best. And as we roll on this match, do remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the game. It's really, or enjoying the Let's Play, it's and the episode. It's really beneficial, and well, not beneficial, it's very appreciated to hit that button and everything, so I know if you like the content or not. So if you don't like it, do hit that dislike button. And if you are enjoying it, you can also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. And while you're at it, hit that small notification bell. And also, if you're interested in getting FIFA Manager 2020 yourself, I have a link in the description to my tutorial on how to install it. And if you want to play it, it's a mod. You need to have FIFA Manager 2013 or 2014. So I also have a link in the description to where you can buy it for not a good price, but a decent price. Unfortunately, it's really expensive no matter where you are looking for it. It costs like a new release game, which is quite horrible, really, to be honest. But if you're interested in getting that and getting to play FIFA Manager 2020, it's a great way to support the channel as well, hitting that affiliate link and buy from there. So this match against Duluth Hamlet, we had the lead after one half, but we lost it in the second half, unfortunately. So the final scoreline 2-3 here for Bassett versus Duluth Hamlet. It looked really good, but ended up not being the case. Shots 4-4, shots on target 2-3, chances 4-3, possession 40-60%. So unfortunately, our team rating overall dropped there in the second half, I guess, which is a shame, real shame, really. Still in 19th here, a win there would help so much, or at least a point would have been really good. But unfortunately not the case. I guess we're dropping now, yep. Down to 12 in sports. So I said we're going to have a real tough time here, I believe, to actually keep the contract. And it might be time for a restart in this series, no matter what, or maybe soon. We're in I'm recording this middle of May, and this will probably be out like in June probably. So we're not that far off actually, maybe from FIFA Manager 2021 as well from the mod maker. So maybe we'll restart this series in FIFA Manager 2021 if we can't manage to get up from Veteran National League South somehow. But I don't know how that's going to happen, to be honest. So that's that, and we might get fired before it, and then we'll sort of have to end it, I guess, which is a shame. Romcraft, you're soon going to hit the experience bar there, which is going to be really good. Hope you can develop faster and a bit more here this season. That would be really helpful for giving fans' favorite Vile Boy. Yeah, he could be good. Unfortunately, his talent is pretty low, so that sort of speaks for not being or not developing that fast. And let's check here, new center. And I think this match is the match that we're going to do this 3D match. And we need to do some more scouting here and talk with our players and have a look at the transfer list. So let's check this out. Long, it's still horrible. And horrible, or rather the same players that were before. Right. We'll see here, become stronger. Yeah, become stronger. All right, he did not really like that, unfortunately. So we'll do, as I said, 3D match for this one. Our team rating 521 and Dartford 554. We'll keep saying give it your best or the lowest sort of talk, so we don't pressure the team too much, so to say. And I think we'll do highlights just as usual here for the match, and I will be quite silent during the highlights since I know that there is commentators during the highlights, and that can be quite nice to hear, and nice to hear something else than my voice and my opinion or thought process or something, maybe, even though we're playing it raw, slow and nice and showing you everything as always, and as in every game we play here on the channel. So
both teams are up for this game here today. Neither has anything other than victory.
So into highlights, and well, I will of course talk here during this bit, and we won't match speed times 4 here, of course. Otherwise, we'll just sit here the whole day listening on me talking about nothing.
Pick the pass nicely.
Oh, what the heck?
Whole of the ball has gone across the
That
whole
marking and that rebound from the keeper, and our defender almost running straight into goal with the ball unchallenged. Jesus.
Which way will he put it? Oh, he's kept it out. No, not this time.
Oh, what the hell? They're also bad, and that were... Jesus, that were a poor penalty. Oh, that were horrible. So bad.
He's in a good position to cross, and the keeper's there to deal with the cross. It was a pretty wild challenge, that.
And yeah, we lost a lot of players during
Oh, we got that all wrong.
the season change here, which is not too good. We have some huge players that we're starting to hope on, though, so we need them to get up to par.
Can he score? Knocked away by the keeper. Well taken.
Oh, that were a great sequence for Dartford there, unfortunately. It's superb finish there, and superb to find McQueen there on that clearing. And that, of course, means that Bassett is down 0-1 here after 40 minutes of the first half.
Headed away from danger. He's won it back.
And there's only seems to be chances for Dartford,
Just
really.
so much more secure when he's playing.
At least so far.
Time left in this half. It's
Well,
such a tight one.
expect our penalty, of course.
Just whipped it away from him.
I don't know what that highlight even were about.
Defender puts a good challenge in.
Because it was no yellow card or nothing there.
The cross was right down the keeper's throat. Keeper just sticking his boot through it.
Alright, so that's the end of the first half. And yeah, our keeper is in bad form also, so he really needs to get up to a good form to help us. And we'll say just play like we practiced in training, and we'll continue and hope for a better second half. Good chance there, but poor finish, unfortunately, for Bath City. We don't want a counter-attack here. Come on. No.
Can he put it away? Now here's an opening. He's got away from them. He's through on goal.
Right.
Will he do what's expected of him? Oh no, he saved
And there
it.
we have a decent penalty for Dartford, unfortunately. So now the scoreline is 0-2.
I think it's great scoring chance.
Yeah, dangerous chance, but losing the ball so easy there. And we get a red card in the 60th minute on a Deshara as well. So everything coming up, Millhouse, or, well, not at all. So we're obviously going to lose this match, I guess.
Oh, and the keeper only just got to that. No time for anything fancy. Had to clear it.
Yeah, so poor passing and everything. No quality at all in the team.
Oh, he had to make that tackle. Well, the ref always prompting. Oh, and another change there from the manager.
Alright, so yellow cards being handed out right and left here at the moment. And almost in with a reduction there.
Downfield from...
Yeah, we're pretty much waiting for the game to end here at this stage, I would feel, at 80 minutes. What a dribble there, though. It's a little bit funny sometimes in FIFA Manager that you have players running like that, totally unchallenged through everyone, and not really dribbling. It's like just forward or a little bit to the left or right, but no dribbling or no nothing, and getting through very easily.
Keeper saw it all the way.
And Brandt somehow got the ball there, I think, but missed so bad. And overall, such a bad match here. So unfortunately, we chose the wrong match to this Sweden match here. The final result for Bassett versus Dartford 0-2, and one missed penalty. Shots 5-9, shots on target 2-6, chances 4-8, and possession 45-55%. So obviously we didn't deserve to win that match either. Dropping one place down to 20th place in the league, and well, 1.1 goal off from being in a relegation spot. And yeah, we're down to 11 in sports. trust, so that's not good either, and sorry for my stomach there. And I think I will run forward here to do the next match as well, instant result for Hemel Hempstead, and I believe they are actually a really good team, but they are last in the league, which well, they aren't, so they are one of the lower level teams here as well. So we have 529 now somehow in the team though. So I guess that's pretty good. Roundcroft, you gain experience, yeah, I think you are. Sort of want him to play rather than Bauer, but then again, we really need every quality we can have in the team right now. And let's see here. So some talk here, team and dynamics to Erdem. More in training. All right, so that's good. Let's do this. Watch football tennis. We'll go to match here, instant result. So we are playing at home, and we're slightly better than them. 529, actually 18th best in the league. So we'll go a little bit risky there, fight for every ball. But of course, we get a goal against us in the 9th minute. So the score in here after 30 minutes were 0-1. Now it's really bad, because the scoreline after one half is 1-4. It were getting back there with our equalizer and things, but that just got out of hand really fast. Set Missouri at 11 and teamwork at 62. I don't see us turning this around, but I hope they can somehow. And we are going to lose in sport so much after this match as well, and everything. So the final result after full time for Bassett versus Hemel Hempstead is actually 1-4. Horrible. Shots 6-6, shots on target 2-4, chances 9-6, and possession 38-62%. So we actually had the upper hand in terms of chances and everything, but we just couldn't perform overall. Not really that great performance from anyone. Our offense doing all right, I guess. And after that match, of course, dropping down to 21st place and 2 points off from being out of the relegation zone. Right, so let's have this. Wait. We left midfielder 50. Right. Definitely. I feel like this is actually, I don't know what's happening here, but yeah, this is slower. This is a player that we definitely would like to sign. It will make our life a little bit easier with a left midfielder around 50. And this is also around the market value and everything like that we can actually afford, so to say. And I guess we should have looked at players like this to sign that don't require that much wage or anything. 3 years, well, let's see here. This is too good, so you can get some appearance money. Well, you don't have that as it looks. Well, we don't know, but you have 1,700 per month at the moment. All right, so appearance money retain minimum 3 years. Yeah, sure. Far too low. Let's do 1,900 there. And yeah, accepted the offer. That's good. So I think that will actually be a quite huge help to us, and that is something we need to take with us and look at, I guess, for the winter transfer period and things like that, because we need players in, really, that have expected level for us. Yeah, down to 9 out of 20 there in sports. And yeah, we did have a bad season a bad start last season as well. Website, Pokercliff. What's wrong with Pokercliff now? Do you feel underpaid? Maybe could be the thing. Wouldn't surprise me. 517. Why so low? Don't really know. Well, overall, morale low and everything like that, I guess. But yeah, now the transfer window is closed, so we can't really look at more deals, but we would have looked maybe for a central midfielder, maybe, or a goalkeeper, but not really. I think we are hopefully in a better place to do something good here for the remainder of the season with that signing. Time will tell, I guess, so we will see throughout the series. So I hope to have you with me, and thank you so much for watching this episode, and see you next time. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.